Guys, and there's different kinds of books, thick, big, and small. This is one of the biggest books, as it happened, a history of the United States. Easy books to read. Part 1. A Land of Opportunity. Do you have the chance to make your life what you want it to be? To have the kind of job you want? To earn a decent living? To be a respected member of the community? Is every person in the United States born with an equal chance to have the kind of life he or she wants? Or at least a more equal chance than people in most other countries? This book begins with questions because it is devoted to raising questions that are important to you, instead of the usual run of facts, names, and dates you may have come to expect in historical study of the questions will ask you to think about important parts of the complicated process by which our society got to be the way it is. You will not find the answers to these questions waiting to be picked off conveniently from the following pages. Instead, you will have to dig out answers for yourself, and different students may come up with different but equally valid answers. Many important questions about human experience do not have answers that are equally true or precisely the same for everybody. For example, many people in the United States have always felt that their country was above all a land of opportunity and a country where people have had a better opportunity than anywhere else to get ahead to create their own futures. This idea runs through many books on the history of the United States and through the speeches of our political leaders, but how would the questions at the top of this page have been answered by a slave in the 1690s, by a woman interested in politics in the 1770s, by an American Indian in the 1830s, by a Chicano farm worker in the 1940s, by a high school graduate in the 1770s who couldn't find a good job or afford to go to college. Obviously, people with different experiences in the United States have had and will have different answers to these and other important questions. Students will also have different answers because they have different values, different likes, and different dislikes, and different ideas about what is right and good. Some, for example, may think equal opportunity so important that it should be achieved at almost any cost. Others may think it impossible or too difficult to achieve, or that its disadvantages outweigh its advantages. So instead of giving their own answers, the authors of this book have tried to assemble materials in a way that helps students find answers for themselves. These answers, especially to questions about likes and dislikes, may vary from student to student in working out your own answers. You should get a better understanding of the society you live and how it got the way. You should also develop a clearer idea of what you like about our society and how you would like to see it change and develop. Remember that you, the people now in school, will soon have much to say about where the United States goes from here. This first unit uses material from the earliest part of the nation's history of the colonial period to raise questions that are still important today. Number 1. How much or how little opportunity has there been in the United States and for what kinds of people? Number 2. What conditions have produced more opportunity and less opportunity? Later, units will use materials from later historical periods to deal with other questions of continuing importance. In the final unit, you will have a chance to ask in terms of the questions raised throughout the book. Where is the United States going today and where do I want it to go? Once again, thanks for watching my vlog. If you want to see more, remember to share, like, and subscribe.